For most people, pain is largely unconscious. I think it's natural to experience it because we're alive. And it's something that can't be helped. However, there is a profound meaning hidden within pain. It is a warning that it is out of cosmic harmony. Pain implies that it is out of life, love, moderation, and reality. There is something called the law of self-preservation among the laws of the universe. Thus, harmony and balance always maintain the highest stability. This is why the universe is eternal. This principle also applies to all beings in the universe. When the universe deviates from harmony and balance even slightly, it takes action to correct the imbalance. We can experiment with it ourselves. Pouring hot water into a cup filled with cold water will turn into lukewarm water after a little while. Equilibrium will soon be reached. If you dig a hole in the desert sand, when you return the next day, you won't be able to see where the hole was. The surrounding sand fills the space, because pits are unstable. A rock hanging precariously on a cliff is still hanging because it is still balanced within the hole. If the balance is lost even slightly, the rock rolls down. Thus, stability is restored. Earthquakes also occur in the Earth's natural process of maintaining balance and self-preservation. Pain is nature's warning to protect us. There are many reasons for pain, but from a phenomenological perspective, there are physical pain, mental pain, and everyday pain. Let's look at physical pain first. It is very painful to have an iron nail in your foot. Because we feel pain, we become aware that the iron nail is stuck, and we pull it out. But if it didn't hurt, you wouldn't even realize it, and you'd be walking with the iron nail in your foot. Then one day, you will discover that your feet are decaying. Then, pain is a warning to protect us. Diseases also warn us that there is something wrong with our lifestyle. This is a warning to quickly find and resolve the cause that has broken the harmony and balance of the body. If we ignore it, we will eventually be unable to preserve ourselves. If you ignore the warnings given by the universe's law of self-preservation, what will ultimately result is death. From the perspective of the universe, death is ultimately stability. Next, let's look at mental pain. If you borrowed 100 million won to trade in stocks, and it suddenly plummets and becomes the price of toilet paper, your heart will be in inexhaustible pain. That pain is a warning that you have lost harmony and moderation of mind due to your obsession with money. If you are experiencing pain in your relationship with your lover, it is a warning that you are obsessed with your lover. If you don't become obsessed, you can't suffer. It's not yet true love. Lastly, let's look at the suffering of everyday life. If you are experiencing heartache because of human relationships, it is a warning that there is a dissonance in your relationships. There is something wrong with your attitude toward life. Also, if you borrow money excessively and live a luxurious life, you will soon face constant harassment from banks and creditors. The pain is not known unless you have been through it. It is also a warning to regain balance and harmony in the financial aspects of your life. Also, if you are being unfaithful and are suffering miserable poverty, that is a warning that there is something wrong with your attitude. Then, we can see that pain in nature is for the universe to preserve itself. Khalil Gibran also says this in The Prophet. Much of your pain is self-chosen. It is the bitter potion by which the physician within you heals your sick self. Therefore trust the physician, and drink his remedy in silence and tranquility. For his hand, though heavy and hard, is guided by the tender hand of the unseen, and the cup he brings, though it burns your lips, has been fashioned of the clay which the potter has moistened with his sacred tears. After all, pain is very appreciated. Be glad when pain appears because of it, and be thankful for the person who caused the pain, whether it is a person, a disease, or an object. It is because it reminds you of your fault, or lets you discover the hidden ego in your mind. Pain is God's grace and love. The most important thing in life is to discover the ego, in particular, for those who pursue the path of truth. Life gives them various trials to train and utilize them as tools for themselves. Therefore, those who pursue the truth must be prepared for more trials to come. This is because our life unconsciousness moves in the direction of helping that person with what they truly have in mind. It doesn't matter whether it's good or bad. If you are worried about your illness, you will get sick. In any case, the fact that trials are coming tells you that life is responding to your wish to find the truth. That is why trials and tribulations are called God's grace and God's love. Those trials and tribulations allow us to get rid of the obsession with the I-ego and discover life. The I-ego has no choice but to experience countless pains due to the gravitation desire of itself. When we contemplate the pain, understand its cause and love it, we finally come to know the essence of life, which is love without attachment and any pain. Nature's ultimate goal is evolution. The end of evolution is love. For that reason, nature continues to cause us pain. Until we learn to love, we humans must suffer endlessly. Nature hopes that we can learn love through that pain. Ultimately, the universe desperately hopes that we will all return to the home of life, love, the essence of nature. That is the true meaning of pain. However, if we do not learn the lesson from it, we will have to continue repeating the same pain. That is the true meaning of reincarnation. So, if we want to discover the I-ego more quickly, we must live in this world. It is not easy to discover oneself on one's own. It is difficult to peel off the shell of I-ego, because there are fewer opportunities for suffering. To easily peel potatoes, place many potatoes in a large basin and rub them together. The world is like a large ball, and each of us is a potato in that ball. This universe is trying to peel off the I-ego from each of us and return to a state of life where there is no more pain, by making us suffer by bumping into each other in various human relationships. In short, love, the foundation of this universe, has its laws, and gives blessings to those who conform to them, and pain to those who deviate from them. Those who love, protect, and nurture life are blessed, and those who harm, harass, and do not love life are punished. This is the law of nature, the law of God, and the law of life.